Looking. It is midterm time here, and it's a great time to check your gradebook and make sure that everything is adding up the way it should. I've got a sample syllabus here. In this particular class, we've got homework in MyLab, that's their online homework platform, worth 25%. Activities in Canvas are worth 25%, and their quizzes, also in MyLab, are worth 50%. I'm going to take a blank Canvas class. So this one doesn't have any assignments in it. I'll show you one that does as well. But I want to start with this blank Canvas class so I can show you how to set up assignment categories. So I've clicked on assignments. So if I go back to home, actually, you'll see that this is a brand new class. You'd think that you'd click on grades, but that just shows you the existing grades and it lets you sort, but nothing else. So instead I go to the assignments tab. The assignment tabs has a default category. It's usually called assignments. I actually changed mine to be called homework. I'll show you how to do that. But if yours has the default group called assignments and it's just dumping everything in here and you haven't done anything else, that means that it's weighting all of your grades based on the points. So it's just adding up the point total to come up with how much each of the assignments are worth. If instead you want to weight these based on groups, based on percentage weights, then you can go ahead and set up some assignment groups. To add an assignment group, I'm going to go ahead and click on group. For this particular class, we had homework, we had Canvas assignments. I'll do that. So I'll hit save. And let's add the third group, and that was quizzes. So add group, and I'm going to add this one as quizzes. Now in this form, Canvas is still weighting my assignments by points. So I could go ahead and just come up with each point value, making sure that the quizzes are worth the amount that I want them to be worth relative to homework assignments and so on. But on my syllabus, if I go back to my syllabus, I have my categories weighted by percentages. So if you wanted to do that instead, you can go ahead and take each of those assignments and weigh them 25%, 25%, and 50, or however you've got your syllabus set up. So if I go back to my assignments page, I can click on the three dots next to the Add Assignment button at the very top. And I'm going to click Assignment Group Weights. So if you want this option, you're going to click on the box here. Homework is 25%. My Canvas assignments are also 25%, and quizzes are 50%. And that gives me a total of 100%. And I'll go ahead and click Save. Once you're here, there's several things that you can do to edit these. Let's see, right now, if I click on, say I want to rename this, I can click here and hit Edit. And I can rename this category if I wanted to rename it. I can also change the percent that it's weighted. Let me hit cancel here. Without any assignments, there's not a lot of other things I can do. This assignments page gives you the option of adding an assignment. I don't do it this way. You might. I add all of my assignments through discussions. I'll add a discussion board. I'll add a quiz, and then I group it into the category as I'm setting up an assignment or quiz that way. Let me go to a live class. This is my Math 107 class. This is currently a live class. To see how my assignments are weighted, I'm going to go into the assignments category. I click on that, and it brings up my assignments. And you'll notice I've got my MyLab assignments weighted 25%. These are all of their homework sets. The Canvas assignments are another 25%. And I've got the quizzes here at the bottom worth 50%. There's several things I can do now with assignments here. I can switch the order. So if I wanted to have this one, I'm just going to click on the array of dots here, and I can just move them up and down within the assignment tab, like completely unnecessary, but you could do that. You can also click on the three dots, and when I hit edit, it gives me a few more options because there are scores here. I can change the name. I can change the percent that it's weighted if you are weighing it by percents. And I can also have it drop the lowest score. So if I click here and I have it drop my lowest, these are my MyLab assignment scores, and hit save, In this category now, you'll notice that there's one rule. I can click that down arrow. Actually, it just brings it up if I hover, and it says that we're dropping the lowest score. So I can even add a rule. Let me get rid of that. So I can get rid of that by hitting edit. Lowest scores to drop are actually 0 for this class. I'll hit save. The other thing you can do is to clean up where these assignments live. So for example, you'll notice that I've got in my lab assignments, I've got this car loan project quiz. This is actually one of their Canvas assignments. So I don't want it weighted with the homework. I want it weighted with their Canvas assignments. So I'm going to click on that array of dots, and I'm just going to bring it down to the Canvas assignments. And I can drop it in wherever I want. I'm just going to put it there at the top. So now it's going to be weighted with my Canvas assignments. If I look here at the bottom, this car loan project, this is also a Canvas assignment. I don't want it in the quizzes. So I'm going to go ahead and click here, and I'm going to move this up so that it is with my Canvas assignments. Now remember that Canvas weighs the groups within your, or weighs the assignments within a group based on points. So right now my MyLab quizzes are weighted a little bit different. The first quiz is 10 points, the second quiz is 12, and the third is 15. If you wanted to weigh those equally, you'd want to go back and change the points so that they were weighted equally. Okay, so we can move those around. We can weigh the assignment groups or not. We can also rename these assignment groups. Something else that you might want to do with your grades is to come up with a grading scheme. So here's my grading scale that I use for my class. I want to put this into Canvas so that it gives students not just their percent grade, but also their letter grade. A lot of times I wait to do this at the very, very end of the quarter, just because, but you can do it at any time. Let's go to, is it this class that I want to do it? No, I want to do it with my live class, actually. To put a grading scheme in, you're going to go into settings. It's on the first page of settings. So on the first page of settings, I'm just scrolling down until I see grading scheme. I'm going to click on that grading scheme, and then I'm going to choose set grading scheme. So it gives me a default grading scheme. I can take this default grading scheme and edit it by clicking on the pencil. This is actually really close to my grading scheme right now. So to get an A, you need up to a 94%. Less than a 94% is the A minus. Let's see, as I scroll down, we do not have D minuses. So I could go ahead and get rid of this category. So I can remove the D minus category. And now it has my Fs going up to 64%. But I actually want my Ds to go down to 60%. So I can change this to a 60. And that changes my Fs to be anything lower than a 60%. So you can change all of these. I'm going to hit save. Done. And there's one more really important thing that you need to do, and that's update course details. And this will add a grading scheme so that your students can see not just their percent overall score, but they'll also see their grade for the quarter.